Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We got round 2 of the weekly tournament here, A- tier and below. It's such a mouthful every time to do the introduction because tournament names are so long, man. I just started saying, like, I don't know. Well, I gotta let you know what the tiers are and shit, you know? And then it's a weekly tournament for anybody involved. It's a sub-only tournament for that we do each week. This man just walled himself off. Almost got ulted. I hate that slow-mo. I need to stop it from happening. So it's Hawkin versus Bomber Ballad here. It's Bomber's birthday, so while we have to remain objectivity, we have to secretly root for Bomber. And he's raw, so he's got a lot going for him right now. In terms of crowd appeal, Hawkin is just crazy, though. Who does that? This man, less than a quarter HP, just walks up to the side of the lane and freezes. Bomber just looking at him like, what the hell? Alright, so rebuff's going to go down, though, to Bomber, and going to open up the game for him a little bit here. In the early game, of course, Ra is going to outpush Ymir. It's just Ra's job not to get poked out. Hawkin, of course, coming off of, what was it? I think he scored... Shit, I can't remember. Did he get first against 9G last time? I think I seeded Hawkin too low. We'll see. We'll see. If he loses to my man Bomber's Ra, then you can't say shit. But nah, Hawkin, a great player, especially on these lower tiers. Yeah, Hawkin did get first. Yep, whoops. Alright, never mind. I seeded 9Z over him because I forgot the events of my own tournament. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is why this man was seeded first in the tournament. Because he knows what he's doing. Now, Backcross was banned for this event. And everybody said that mages wouldn't be used at all because of it. Yeah, we have a Ymir and a Ra, so I don't want to hear it. What did we see last game too? Hawkin win. Uh-oh. Ah! That's gotta be the worst feel. Oh, but he did Aegis it out. I think that would have just clipped him too, so smart Aegis because Bomber could have tried to pursue him. The only thing about Ra here against Ymir is Ra is already so, I don't want to say he's immobile because he's got, like, you know, his whole passive is the speed buff, right? So that would sound silly. But he is immobile in the fact that he doesn't have a dash or a jump. And that's hard, that makes it hard to deal with Ymir, especially against the wall, not having a jump. Right now, he's got such, like, you know, little amounts of healing. It's very insubstantial, the healing on himself right now, I feel. It makes things just so difficult for Ra. I don't know. He's such a tough character to play correctly now. And if Ymir gets any, you know, any crucial wall off, he's going to be able to completely take advantage of the situation and find himself a kill as he was able to with that first blood. Both players going into Warlock Sash, but Hawkin went straight into it, rushed it very early, and, you know, that's going to make all the difference. As he's got 38 stacks on that thing, about to be 41, whereas Bomber still hasn't finished it. He went for the Sands of Time and the Tiny Trinket. I'm not sure what he's going to use that Tiny Trinket for. Maybe he's just comfortable with the Sands of Time Tiny Trinket start in general. Hasn't really thought that through. But Bracer is banned, so there's really no reason to go to Divine. Divine's not even on that track anymore. I forgot. What's on it? Bancroft's, and he can't go that, so I don't know. I think it's really just for the start. Ymir's like a really big force to be reckoned with right now. Alex Moman's been showing him off as incredibly strong. He's beaten me. He's beaten a lot of, you know, a lot of notable players, and myself not one of them in that case, given that I was. All right, yeah. First of all wait, hold up. Let's see how this goes real quick. If he gets the right wall, he doesn't. Actually, didn't even look for the wall. Did he already wall? Hey, you got. he had his wall. I kind of fucked around by not finding it for so long. But all right, myself not included, given that my Uller is ass, and I thought we were joking the whole game, and then he was just like, never mind, I'm a Ymir, and I have full stack warlocks, and I'm gonna fuck you up. And then he definitely outplayed me. But yeah, I was just not ready for that. Wow, this is a big freeze and forces out the bees. Wow, look at the damage. Yeah, it looks like he really might go into double stacking here. He could go into Soul Reaver. But I don't know. We don't see that item picked up much in Duel because it's hard to really... I feel like it's hard to manage the procs of it in general effectively. I feel like there's just so many better items. You know why? It probably is because in Conquest you can build that item and you can just have your team start up the engagement and then you hit the crucial shot, right? That'll proc it and you'll be able to do a tremendous amount of damage. But in Duel, you're the one who has to initiate. You're the one who has to poke the entire time and seal the deal and start up the fights. So I think I just realized that. I think I just had an epiphany. This is what it feels like. So unless you're at the point where you're snowballing like crazy, like, well, Hawkin's not there yet. He's actually not that much. He's not up that much in gold, and he's not up that much in experience because of Ra's ability to just safe clear here. But yeah, if you're at that point where you can just truly continue one-shotting someone, maybe if you have like Blink in it, like, yeah, and it's some really trolly combination. But otherwise, I just don't think it's worth very often. Oh, thanks, Wiz. Let's see if Bomber's got some birthday magic in him, though. The longer this game goes on, I feel like the better the chance will be for, I don't know. Early game Ra, like I said, has that clear factor. And Ymir does outscale Ra here, too, given that Ra's ultimate's not going to be, like, very confirmable. And that his escape is not viable. So, I don't know. It's probably going to go further in Ymir's favor. The Ra will really have to kite Ymir well, and I think he'll have to get like a Wingblade or something. A Wingblade will probably be the right idea for him here. A ton of health, a ton of defense, and a Wingblade will fit right into that. Uh-oh. No, he second guessed it and cost himself his beads again. He wasn't sure which way he wanted to go. He had to write it out. Another wall here. Yup. And he just serves him up on a platter, but doesn't pursue that one as he's too far in the tower, and he wants... yeah, he does go for Book of Thoth here, by the way, so... Double stack Ymir. That's going to be incredibly strong late game. A lot of people ask why double stacking isn't that viable in Duel, and it's because you run the risk of allowing your opponent to just, walk all over you while you're getting the stacks done. But if you're in a position of lead like this, you just solidify the win if you go into it. If you're in a matchup that already suits you and you know it and you're confident in your play, then you can definitely do it, and you'll just hit, I guess just the best of your character's potential. Nice freeze, just managed to clip him there on the way out, and this, oh wow, I was like, the fuck, how did he not take damage? Nice Aegis. Bomber got it off just in time. He does go for the Talon Trinket here. He's got to remember not to finish this. He could go for Book of the Dead, but he won't because he's dead. Oh, if that ult landed, still wouldn't have killed. This is a sad thing. F7 it up. Bull Demon King, that's what you want me to see? Yeah, so Ra takes another fall, and he does go for Book of the Dead here. I'm not entirely sure why. I didn't even know this item gave you health. Just 200 health. Weird ass item. I don't get this one. One day they're gonna nerf Bancrofts, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. And they're gonna take out Fatalis, make Frostbound melee only. But all of these changes really only affect Duel. It sucks when so many of these. Nice. Oh, oof. Did not angle the freeze correctly. You didn't use it quickly enough. Yeah, it sucks when there's so many of these just like disgustingly OP things that only affect Duel. So that there's not, you know, a shred of care given towards them. So of course we're never going to see any nerfs for them because in Conquest they're not. Whoa, you see that minion? You know, they're not that big of a deal. Bomber was looking for the ult there, but knew that it was too late. Yeah, Book of the Dead looks like it's certainly a good survival item, and if Bomber can utilize it that way, then all the more power to him. I was gonna say I would love to see Hawkin go a blink here, and he did, and he already used it once, and I apparently was not paying attention. It's just the right idea here. Said with Ra's lack of escape, as long as he can pin him down, he'll be able to take advantage of the situation and finish him. And with Blink, he's absolutely going to be able to have both that element of surprise and just the no, he didn't have that red. And just the lockdown necessary. I don't like Ra's chances here. I don't know what he's going to do. He needs to start getting some pen online, though, because, you know, he's pretty much sneezing on him at this point. Ymir doesn't even have any defense yet. Just a big amount of health from Warlocks. Oh, wow, he's going around this way? Oh, no, I don't know. All right. Doesn't spot out the opportunity. If he blinked there, you probably would have been able to kill him. It's funny, we don't see any anti-heal here from Hawkin. Good damage. It took him like, you know, 2 rotations of abilities, but he finally got him down to about half health. But yeah, no anti-heal here from Hawkin, and it doesn't seem like there's, you know, a plan for it at all in the build. It's definitely curious. Because next he'll oh, you know what? Next item he'll go Pestilence. But it also just goes to show you that Ra's healing isn't that effective. But I don't know. Here it's looking pretty nice. Will Bomber be able to take him here? No, he's not doesn't have that much damage. He's gonna have to hit another. He does. And a sick ultimate right through the heart. I was counting Bomber out here, but he seems to have a plan. That Book of the Dead gave him a lot of health. He aegis perfectly and made sure that he bees in the right situations. The birthday boy knows what he's doing. This build has so much health. 200 from this. The fucking, what, I forget, how much does max of this give you? I don't want to look at it right now. All right, let me look. 5, no. What is it? 3. So you go through 300. 300 plus, okay, so 600 plus 200 is 800 plus, he's got 1,000. 1,000 extra health? Look at his health bar. This looks like Ymir health. Damn. And let's look at what he's got. We're looking at 2,800 versus 2,692 raw, and that's that's with that little bit of the shield too. I forgot how much that shield stacks up to. But Hawkin with a big initiation, not enough. As long as he keeps surviving those, Bomber might be able to continue to bridge the gap and find an answer. He's only trailing by 300 gold now, which is, you know, pretty much inconsequential. Hawkin's looking for those walls, but Bomber's sticking to that tower line, and you can't fault him for it here. You see what happens every time he wanders outside of it. I think Hawkin got a little ahead of himself, thought that that he had this win more cleanly than he did. You never know what kind of crazy builds are coming out. And now you gotta wonder, maybe Soul Reaver would be good into this extra 1,000 health. Oh no, he didn't. And he knows he's being spectated too. So this man just put himself on blast. I would not be able to continue, dude. I would F6 right then and there. But Hawkin is a tournament winner. He's got the perseverance to do this. He's had stones slung at himself before by himself, and he has been able to adapt every time. I'm surprised he doesn't just blink over the wall there. Like, he knows that he's doing the buff. And he has nothing to threaten him with. So just blink over and fuck him up. But no. I think we're seeing a lot more like timidity out of Hawkin here with that blink. So many instances he's had an opportunity and just chose not to. I completely saw that coming too, because I was like, wait a minute, this carpet, and it just fell short. And he had the whole combo lined up because he was ready to take it down as quickly as possible there. It was a great idea, just executed poorly. And I mean, it happens to all of us, so let's be real. Not that exact scenario, I mean, maybe not that exact scenario, but similar ones. So, oh, nope. Nothing there for Bomber. He looks through the wall with that ultimate. If he can power down that tower, that rhymes, he'll be in an even better place. Really what Hawkin needs to do is take down that raw tower so that he can't keep hiding under it. Then he could put the pressure on fire and conspire to hit this man with the briar. Alright, never mind. But yeah, so I mean, if he's able to take down Hawkin's tower, that's really the way that the game will open up for him. Give him opportunity to force fire, either get the kill or get the fire, and power down that Phoenix. Whereas Hawkin is just like taking his time now. You see, he had the opportunity to take down that tower himself, but he doesn't have much FG pressure being raw. So, no sweat for him. That's not really his priority. He's just kind of trying to sweat out Hawkin here. Make Hawkin exhaust himself. I think Hawkin's finally looking for that blink, but it's a little bit of an obvious position, I'd say. Maybe not. And no, Bomber knows. Oh, he's got a ward there, too. This man's standing directly on the ward and still approaches him like this? Man, Bomber, he's probably going to beat this. No, he doesn't. Wow, bold. Alright, maybe a little too bold. He's taking a lot of damage here. I don't know what's going on. Bomber's going crazy. Does he have a plan, or... Oh, look at him. He's dancing. Okay, big ages. He's going back in on this. He's still got freeze. No, he doesn't. Okay, yes, he does. I have no idea what those chicken dances were. That's just like a show of strength. He was challenging him to show who has more raw talent there, who can dance better, and then just having a dance off in the middle of the tournament. Most crucial opportunity here for both of them, and Bomber's just dancing with him. Kind of lets a lot go there, and he might lose the Phoenix here as well. I think he most definitely does. A lot of damage coming out from this Ymir right now with this Thoth and Obsidian Shard, and of course Rod. Thoth, Obsidian Shard, Rod, Warlock Sash. That man is hitting hard. Raw talent. See, I'm glad you got that one. So some silly flubs from both of these players. What you'd expect from round 2. Quality round 2. But this is a good round 2, I gotta say. Bomber hasn't really showed up much in these tournaments. I'm actually not even sure how many, if any, he's competed in. I definitely haven't spectated him before. This would be very funny if you can, somebody clips this and shows me spectating him. I'm pretty sure I have not spectated him. Blink is available here, but Hawkin's waiting out that red buff. Smart play. He wants to have all the pieces lined up right now. Don't want to take any chances. Never mind. You know what? Fuck me. He's feeling confident. He knows his actives are down. Is mostly what it is. And if he can get the red buff and force Bomber out, then you might as well. More power to him. Would have been better. Ironically, it would have been better if actives were up there actually, because he would have gotten something out of that. Instead, he actually only procs the passive on Bulwark there. So now actives are coming back up, and Bomber can look to make another stand. Oh, he did pick up Soul Reaver here. I don't know if that's actually the option. I was only joking. I hope he's not listening in. That's the one thing I can never really stop, you know? Not to, like, call Hawkin out. He absolutely might not be, you know? But that's one thing, like, I can't judge and be like, oh, I just said that, so I know he did it for a fact. Either way, this is a big chicken chase that's going on right here. I don't understand, like, the movements that Bomber does sometimes here. Oh, never mind. I understand fully. Because this man, just off the mark. Because he just, like, keeps skirting around Ymir's freeze range instead of skirting just outside of it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. He's actually lucky he didn't press a little bit closer there. Oh, he does stop him. He's got to be careful. He doesn't have anything. Oh, this is crazy. Bomber, I feel like, I don't know. He got frozen there, and he had beads, and he just didn't pull the... I keep saying pull the trigger today. I gotta stop saying pull the trigger. Oh, no. No. That's Hawkin, man. That's what Hawkin does. He just ends people's lives. This man thought he had the position. He says easy. All I gotta do is stay outside of the freeze range. And he just ends the game right here. Kill the Titan, kill the Phoenix, man. That was a great reaction from Hawkin. Very quick. Nefarious as fuck. Very well done. I gotta say, Bomber played this very well. Given the matchup he was in, and given the circumstances and some of the silly things that he did to keep himself out of this game, he really almost seized enough to bring himself back into it. I like the build too, like the huge amount of health. That's really the only way you can counter a Guardian like that. Unfortunately for him, a Guardian such as Ymir still has just enough burst and can confirm enough like auto attacks too is the thing, where maybe his just string of abilities won't kill him, but after the freeze he's confirming at least 1 or 2 auto attacks. Then after, if he gets another wall up, that's 1 or 2 more. After the 2, of course, he confirms a lot too. So it's, he's fighting into a lot there, and Ymir really packs a punch the longer the engagement goes that way. GG.